Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we'll be learning on how to draft this dress. So the link to the sewing tutorial of this video will be in the description box and also in the comment section. So if this is what you would like to learn, do want to continue watching, and also please don't forget to like, subscribe and drop a beautiful comment. So right here, this is the fabric I'll be using, and I'll be using about 1.5 yard of this crepe fabric, and I also need about 1 yard of lining for this. Oh sorry, half yard of lining for this. So right here, I've gone ahead to draft out my vertical measurements, and I've already gone ahead to label them. So I just want to go ahead to explain what I have. So for the first line which I have here, I have my chest line, and I also have my front half length. And from my front half length, I have my front hip line, and also the full length, which you want to go ahead to measure where you want this dress to get to. So the difference between my front half length is 1.5 inches. And from there, I went ahead to reduce it from my back hip line, and also went ahead to reduce it for my back full length. So right here, I've gone ahead to mark out my neck width and also do my shoulder slant and also my chest line measurements. So right now, next thing I want to do is to go ahead to mark out my vertical measurement. So on my chest line, I'll go ahead to mark out my bust round divided by 4. Whatever I have, I'll go ahead to mark it there. And on my front half length, I'll go ahead to mark out my my waist round divided by 4. Whatever I have, I've gone ahead to mark it, and which I want to go ahead to connect from my bust point, what measurement I have from my chest line down there. So on my hip line, I've gone ahead to mark out my hip round divided by 4, and right there, I just want to go ahead to draw a straight line. And from this straight line, from the hip line, I'll go ahead to mark out 1 inch from up and 1 inch from down. And from that 1 inch which I mark up, that's where I'm going to go ahead to connect to my front half length. And from the mark which I have there, I'll go ahead to connect it down. So before that, on your full length, you want to go ahead to mark out what you have, and for the full length, I want to minus my hip round measurement divided by 4 from 2. So for instance, if you have your hip round is 40 inches divided by 4 is going to be 10 inches, and when you move to what you have here will be 8. So I would just want to go ahead to remove 2 inches, or more okay, you might want to also remove 1.5 inches, but for me, I'll be doing 2 inches. And from the 1 inch which I marked there, I'll just want to use my pattern ruler to connect it down. So after connecting this, I'll say we are done with this down part, and I would just want to go ahead to move on to the neck part. And I know I didn't mention earlier, please, you just have to leave about 3 inches extra allowance at the top part of the pattern paper. I didn't do that earlier, so I had to go ahead to gum some. So right here, I have my chest line marked out, and I've really gone ahead to get the midpoint here and come in by 3/4 inch, which I've used my pattern ruler to connect. And I also want to go ahead to connect to my chest line, just as you see me do. So the next thing I want to do first is to use my straight ruler to connect this up, and which I want to go ahead to mark about 1.5 inches up. So for me, I used 1.5 inches, which was a bit high, which I had to adjust later. So I'll just advise you do 1/4 inch, or you just go ahead to do 1.5. Sorry, you do 1/4 inch or you do 1 inch. So I've gone ahead to mark that out, and I've gone ahead to use my straight ruler to connect it. So from the midpoint, from this part, I'll go in by 1/2 inch, and which I'll use my pattern ruler, curved pattern ruler, to connect it. So you just want to do well to place your curved pattern ruler well so that it can curve very well. So I'll just want to go ahead to try to align my pattern ruler well, and after which I'm going to use my marker to connect it. So after this part, the next thing I'm just going to do now is to come down from the center here by 1/2 inch. So after coming down by 1/2 inch, I want to go, I didn't come down by 1/2 inch, I came down by 1/4 inch, and after which I'll use my curved ruler to connect it. So at this point, I'll say we are done with the front, and the next thing we want to do now is to proceed to the back. And before then, we just want to go ahead to mark out our side dart. So for the side dart, you just want to go ahead to mark out your bust points, which I've gone ahead to do, and I want to go ahead also to mark out my bust band measurement. So you want to go ahead to mark out your nipple to nipple measurement, and also on your bust point, draw your straight ruler down. So right here, I've gone ahead to mark out my bust band measurement, and from my side, I'll come down by the difference from my front and my back half length. So for me, whatever I had 1.5 inches, which I went ahead to mark out. So at this point, we are done with the front, and then we want to proceed to the back. So for our back measurement, I just went ahead to return everything which I had to the front to the back. So which I've gone ahead to draft out my half length and everything which I have. I've gone ahead to return it to the back. So the next thing I just want to do now, which is the same thing we did for the neck, I want to go ahead to come up by same allowance which we came up, which is 1.5 inch, and I also want to go in here by 3/4 inch. So for this part you might want to choose this, but from the style which I saw, the midpoint of the back was a bit higher. So this is the shoulder slant which I also went ahead to come in by half inch, which I did for the front. I'm going to do that here. So from my back midpoint, I want to go ahead to come up by 1 inch, and which I want to go ahead to connect it here just as you see me do. So you might just want to go ahead to maintain the former one which we did for the front, or you might also want to go ahead to come up by 1 inch, and you might not necessarily do 1 inch, you might do 3/4 inch. So right here we're done with the back, and okay, I'll just want to go ahead on my back half length, come in here by half inch for my shoulders, sorry, for my zip slant, and after which I want to go ahead to connect to my neck set. So after I've gone to ahead to connect it this way, and I'll connect it also to my back hip line. And right here we're done. So we just want to go ahead proceed to cut out for both the front and the back. So I just want to say that after cutting out, you just want to go ahead to also separate the half length for both the front and the back from the pattern, because we're going to be cutting them differently. And I also want to state that for this back, after cutting out, for the neck, I did not choose the one with the high up. So I went with the one which I did for the front. So I maintained that. So I went ahead to cut that out. So the link to the sewing part will be in the comment section and description box. So thank you for watching.